Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with You Be the Producer. Great artists, 3 most fabulous unmade recordings. And you get to pick what they're going to be. If you feel like it, that is. It can be 1, it can be up to 3. But today, I'm here on a mission, a genuine mission, a charitable mission. We have to save Martha Argerich. She's at the end of her career, still playing wonderfully as far as I can tell, but she's been in a rut. She's been in a rut for decades. She really can't get out of her own way as an artist, and it's a problem. She keeps recording the same things over and over and over and over and over again, and usually less well. For a while, she was doing them better. Remember the Tchaikovsky First Piano Concerto? She did that great one with Dutoit. Then she did that amazing one with Abbado. But she's peaked, and now it seems to be going this way. And I know she's helpless to stop it. She has no idea what to do about it because she has drunk her own Kool-Aid. She will not play solo because it makes her nervous, unless she's like home alone, which doesn't help any of us. And she only works with other artists with whom she feels a companionable congeniality of like-mindedness, which means she's not being challenged. And a lot of them are not nearly as good as she is. And she doesn't care as long as she has a good time. So we need to slap her out of it so that she can enter a autumnal twilight of virtuoso magnificence. We need to help her. So I offer this initial suggestion because she can basically do whatever she wants. She just has to be smart about it. Anyone will record her, God knows. So my 3 picks are, number 1, the Beethoven 5 piano concertos, all of them, with one really good Beethoven conductor. Of course, coming up with one really good Beethoven conductor might be difficult, but I would love to see a cycle with Honeck and the Pittsburgh Symphony and Martha Argerich playing the piano. Wouldn't that be fun? See, the problem is there was supposed to be, it was rumored that there was going to be a Beethoven cycle with Harnoncourt. That was the rumor while Harnoncourt was still with us, and maybe the Concerto. That would have been really cool. But then when the Harnoncourt Beethoven concerto cycle came out, it was with Pierre-Laurent Aimard. It wasn't terrible, but I mean, he's no Martha Argerich. And she says that she won't do the 4th because, she heard so-and-so do it. And after that, she could never bring herself to do it. And the 5th is just sitting out there. She's done 1, 2, and 3. The 3 is not very good. It wasn't with very good accompaniment and support. And the 1 and 2, she does fabulously. She's done them fabulously half a dozen times. If she doesn't want to do them again, I don't blame her. She can we could license them. Some earlier ones, the ones with Sinopoli on DG, they're fabulous. But she's got to get over these hang-ups. She really does, especially with the 4th concerto. And then the Emperor will flow naturally. I have no doubt about it. So I'd really like to see a Beethoven cycle. I mean, get her back into the mainstream of things. That would be lovely. I mean, this was a tough choice, by the way. I know I said 3, but I have to cheat a little bit because the Prokofiev 2nd piano concerto was also a major contender. Since she's done the 3rd 400 times, I've seen her play it 5 or 6 times. I mean, it's come on. He wrote 5 concertos. Do something else. So anyway, there you go. Number 2, the Alkan Concerto for Solo Piano. I know she doesn't play solo. I don't care. This is just the kind of piece to get you out of your funk. It's technically incredibly challenging. It's been recorded a bunch of times now, but by, not the most mainstream pianist. I mean, Marc-Andre Hamelin is probably the most mainstream pianist who's done it. And he's done it twice and fabulously. But Martha Argerich, the name, it would be good for the composer to put him on the map even more, and good for her to really give her a piece of something like the Liszt Sonata, which she did fabulously early in her career, that she could just sink her teeth into and completely go nuts on and recapture her youth and vitality and animal high spirits. I mean, she's a force of nature, and she should really get to work on this fast and get it done. I mean, it would be marvelous, absolutely tons of fun. And last but not least, she needs to do an album of Scarlatti sonatas because she's only recorded a couple of them. And the ones that she's done have been spectacular. spectacular. If ever there were an artist who was built to play Scarlatti, it's Martha Argerich, just as Horowitz was. She's mercurial, she's virtuosic, she's spontaneous, she has all of the qualities these pieces need, and she could do a Scarlatti series for the ages. Hell, let her do all 555 sonatas, have a project. I mean, but seriously, she really ought to get to work on some Scarlatti. That would be fabulous too. And all of those things, I think at this time, now that she's a little more mellow and maybe a little less insane and neurotic, she won't feel as uncomfortable playing solo or playing in the studio. Who cares if she doesn't give a solo concert? Let her just do it in the studio, in the comfort of her own home or in an environment that she feels safe and secure in. She could do it if she wanted to. I know she could. And she needs to do it. So you now have to weigh in and tell her what she needs to do to get her out of this artistic rut that she's been in since, well, like the 1980s. I mean, whatever, 90s. Who knows? Anyway, keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me, and you be the producer.